Right, good afternoon everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're all doing well out there. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel, dropping a like on the video to help me reach a wider audience, and any comments or questions you may have, please leave them down below and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I know I've got a few comments to go through from over the weekend, but I haven't had a chance to do that yet, so I'll try and get those done by the end of the day. I'm going to be talking about Solana today because they've had another outage, and obviously the Solana community and the broader crypto community aren't really happy or impressed by it. So I'm going to go through that article and then look at how that relates or correlates to the charts rather, what the price action is looking like. But before I get to that, I'll look at the broader cryptocurrency market just to get a feel of where we're at today. The market's up 1.56%, so the market cap's up to 1.08 trillion, which is nice to see because it's pretty much been down all week. Well, last week, every day was like little bits coming off the market cap, so we're starting to claw a little bit back. It is only one day though, so read into it what you will. So we've got 24-hour trading volume of $37 billion. Bitcoin dominance is currently 42.2%. Bitcoin itself trading at 23.7, so aiming for that 24,000 mark again. So it's in a much healthier position than it was a few days ago, or even yesterday. Across the top 10, who's had the best 24 hours? Now, to me, not to me, clearly, Ethereum has had the best day. It's up 3.83%. And there's Solana that we're going to discuss. That's actually up 2.36%. And despite this outage, I genuinely believe that Solana will flip Doge at some point. That's just my own personal feeling. I'm a Solana holder and I believe in the project. But looking at the biggest rises over the last 24 hours, there are actually a few big movers. XEM, not something I've heard of. It's only got $563 million market cap, but that's had a decent pump. It's up 52.98% today, which is decent, obviously. STX, that continues to do well. I've noticed that in the last few videos I've made that's been performing well. Same as this SNX and then Singularity.net. It's the same old things that keep doing well recently. Neo again seems to be pushing up, but there's only the biggest riser is that XEM. Other than that, not too much. It's like slow incremental growth across the markets. So let's go to the Solana page to see how that's doing. It's up 2.36%, trading at $23.23. So it's up 2.3% against the dollar. It's down 0.13% against Bitcoin. Looking at the chart, you can see the price is pumping up now. Like it's had a little sell-off, but it looks like it's making its way back up. Shall we check any sentiment, or will it just be shilling? Shilling. Oh no, bearish. Solana, sell this coin. Either it's turned off or it will be hacked. It's not too late. Sell it. Go buy Polkadot. It will compensate for the loss. Well, yeah, like you can do whatever you want with the money. It's entirely up to you. I'm just going to continue to accumulate Solana at these prices. I can see it going back over $100 again, but that's not financial advice. That's just my own opinion. Solana dump soon. There seems to be a lot of negative sentiment across the market, but also there seems to be a lot of shilling going on in this comment section. So read into it what it will. It's currently on 1.7 million watch list, so it is a popular cryptocurrency like in the community. Lots of people have got their eyes on it. So moving on to this article, which I will link down below so you can go through it, because this is quite significant news, and it's not good news either. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This isn't great, but I think in the long run Solana will do okay. It's recovered from the FTX debacle, so this is just like a speed bump in the road as opposed to a complete disaster compared to what happened, where was it, in November, a few months back. Anyway, Solana outage triggers ballistic reaction from the crypto community. A community member argued that the outages put decentralized finance protocols running on Solana at risk of insolvency. As the Solana network suffered another setback, crypto community members went on social media to express various concerns, even comparing the blockchain to other projects like Ethereum and Bitcoin. On February the 25th, that was Saturday, the Solana network faced performance degradation issues, resulting in transaction disruptions, leading validators to opt for a network restart. Seemingly tired of the same old story, community members expressed themselves on Twitter, with some even questioning Solana as a top cryptocurrency. Amid the network issues, non-fungible token artist Crypto T questioned how the Solana blockchain made it into the top 10 while having such performance issues. She tweeted, Solana is down for a coordinated restart. A tech issue was throttling transactions and the blockchain started to unexpectedly fork. How is this possible in the top 10 crypto list? She raises a valid point. It's currently sitting at 11th, so she's not exactly right. But yeah, it isn't good that that is happening. Don't really know what to say to that. It's not good news, is it? Responding to the tweet, Solana mobile developer Andrew Watson said they chose security over liveness and noted they are in it for the long haul. In replying to Watson, another community member raised other concerns, such as putting decentralized finance protocols at risk of insolvency. So I understand what they've done. They've thought, well, security is more important than the actual network being live, which is like the lesser of two evils, I suppose. It's a tricky one. I wouldn't want to be in that position myself. So this is the guy that responded to him. Does this mean from the inside that you guys are sacrificing the current DeFi ecosystem in the short to mid term? Every time the chain stops processing TXNs, you put every DeFi protocol at the risk of insolvency, which is potentially true. Other community members also started to compare Solana to Ethereum and Bitcoin. A community member highlighted in a Twitter thread that Ethereum went with the slow but sure route, while Solana chose to move fast while sometimes breaking. The Twitter user said that while Solana's approach is riskier, it also paves the way for faster innovation. That's the way I look at it, because they're going fast. So like faster innovation, faster development. That's why I believe it will eventually, once they get all these hiccups out of the way, it will go on to succeed. Eth killer, no. Transaction killer, yes. Well, you can't argue with that. Meanwhile, Bitcoin also pointed out Bitcoin never needs a restart in the midst of Solana's network issues. Again, you can't argue with that. Like I said, none of this you can argue with. It isn't good news. On February the 27th, the Solana Foundation published a new update about the issue. According to the team, Solana mainnet beta was successfully restarted on February the 26th, and no confirmed user transaction were rolled back or impacted. So that's amongst the bad news. That's a bit of good. However, the team highlighted that at the moment the root cause of the problem remains unknown and is still under investigation. So yeah, that's what you call a shit sandwich. You've got a little bit of good in the middle. The Solana blockchain has met some notable outages through the years. In September 2021, a major outage was caused by a denial of service attack by bots spamming Radium. In May 2022, bots invaded the network, causing a 7-hour outage. In June 2022, a consensus failure due to a bug caused another outage, driving Solana's price down. So Solana has been plagued with network issues, and there are a lot of NFT projects running on Solana. I'm in Stepin, GMT, I'm in that project, so that's how I accumulate most of my Solana. I got in there at a reasonable price, and I probably make about 1 to 1.5 Solana a week just from like my normal day-to-day activity. So I'm not actually investing any further money into the project. I'm just swapping out what I earn in GMT into Solana. I'm hoping to get like a bag of around 100 or so Solana. I'm not far off that, and then I'm just genuinely just hoping for it to. I don't know if it will reach all-time highs again. It's a possibility. Never say never. Always expect the unexpected in crypto, but $100 I definitely see as a possibility. So let's look at this chart. So obviously you can see we've had this big sell-off. That was the FTX thing. We came down to here. We formed a critical support at $9.57. If we were to go back down there and break that support, I see this being in major trouble. So since we broke through the 100, and that's the 50, and that's the 100, we formed support at $20, pretty much bang on $20.17. We've been chopping up and down, continually bouncing off that. So I would call this quite a key support level there. We've got the 50 above the 100, which is bullish, like it's a golden cross, and price is currently bouncing off the 50. You can see it's actually acting as support, which is actually a good sign. With regard to the MACD, there is a double divergence actually. One divergence there between that, because you've got the MACD line and the signal line going downwards as price is going up. So that's not a good sign, but what is decent is we're bouncing off the 50 and we are about to put in a bullish pattern. Should this candle here, which is currently looking like a dragonfly doji, should that push up and close above that prior bar, then that would be the setup, even a trigger for a trade to the upside. I don't day trade cryptocurrencies, as I've often mentioned, but that is a potential setup there. Moving out to like the bigger time frames, like the weeklies, you can see how high it's been. That's why I'm prepared to take a punt on this. If this can even get, what level are we at there? 138. I'm going to draw a little line on there. See, that would be like another. That would be a target for me where I would consider taking profits. And how much percentage are we away from that? This obviously isn't going to be spot on because I'm on the weekly time frame. But if we measure that as a percentage, then that's a nearly 500% to there. So I would be happy with that. So I'm going to continue to accumulate at these levels. I'm not saying you should do the same. I'm just sharing what I'm doing. And none of it is financial advice. Obviously, I don't give financial advice. Just share my own journey within the cryptocurrency markets. I've been in the financial markets for a number of years and cryptocurrency since 2017. Is there a little trend line there that's been tested a few times? Let me just check that before I wrap this up. Sorry, I need to get the right trend line. Is there one there? I might just be completely wrong. Well, if there is, if you do it wick to wick, it sort of is. We'll see. I'll leave that there for the time being. I'll wrap the video up there. And in conclusion, I think that this Solana people, they are used to this sort of thing happening. It's almost expected, but once they get to the root cause of what is behind this, and hopefully they can iron out all these difficulties, and we do enter a bull market, and hopefully we can push up. I'm not saying we will, it's just my hope. So I will leave it for there. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. I wish you all a wonderful afternoon, and I will see you in the next video. Like I said, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing, dropping a like on the video. It helps me to get the videos out to a wider audience. And any comments or questions, please leave them down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.